In today's FX markets, let's take a look at the Australian dollar as it's trading higher today. Australian dollar trading higher for a fourth consecutive session now. And today we're looking at the futures market trading up to the highest level in 14 months, currently priced at 0.67 in the futures market, taking out those highs that we did see in September for that March contract and continuing to maintain upside momentum here once again today. Driving factors, really the primary driver appears to be the RBA minutes that were released early in the session, and indications in those minutes that the governing body is very concerned about the potential impact of inflation moving forward, even hinting at the idea that they may have to think about raising rates if inflation continues to hold or move higher than that currently is being measured. So hawkish tone in general in the RBA minutes, and that appears to be the primary driver as to why we're seeing some buying pressure for the buck, and it's moving higher here. We're also seeing the dollar under a little pressure from most of the major FX futures markets. That's another factor contributing to, I think, the higher price action across the board here, and particularly helping support the Australian dollar. But I think it's more about the RBA minutes when you look at the Australian dollar, particularly when you look at it from a relative strength standpoint, as that and the New Zealand dollar are the two strongest components of the FX futures market today. Now, looking at the general trends, we are seeing the Australian dollar here maintaining this upward momentum, putting in a higher low now, and holding on to the 67 handle. We are now trading up to the highest level in 14 months, so continue to realizing higher price action. And most of major FX futures markets are higher on the session. I mentioned the New Zealand dollar and the Australian dollar higher, but we're also seeing the Japanese yen having a strong session, and the British pound, euro are higher as well, Canadian dollar really. So pretty much across the board, some higher price action in the FX quadrant today, with the Australian dollar now breaking out and moving to 14-month highs.